98.9 with Mark Rich at the Akron Children's Hospital, Mahoning Valley. Radiothon, we got our new group on the phone here. Our NICU special care nursery staff is manning the phones. We want you to call them at 1-888-746-9890. We've got some old friends back here, Sarah Plant and Rebekah. Good morning. You want to hold that?
Good morning. You say good morning?
Look who's all grown up from last year. That was pretty good.
Sure is. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Usually you put the mic in front of them and zip, they're done.
Not this one.
No.
No.
Tell us the story of Becca.
Well, Becca was born 5 weeks early at Trumbull Memorial Hospital, and a nurse there noticed that she wasn't breathing quite right. So they said, "Oh, don't worry, we'll be right back." And the nurse ran out of the room with Becca. And I thought, nah, it's not a right back kind of situation,
right.
I don't think. So she stayed there for a few hours and then was transported down to St. Elizabeth's. And she stayed in St. Elizabeth's for 2 days before they, too, noticed that things weren't going quite right. She was...
She's trying to... It's not an ice cream cone.
No, exactly. See if there's anything you want to taste on there, huh? Chris and I were sitting beside her, and the nurses had turned monitors off so that things were muted because she was just alarming everything over and over and over. And things were so quiet, and everyone was kind of talking off to themselves. So we really thought that they were going to come and tell us that there was a small room to the side where we could go and hold her for the first time since she was born and tell her goodbye. We were delighted then to hear that there was one last shot, and that was to send her out to Akron to the main campus, where she spent 68 days in the NICU out there before coming home to Grow for 6 weeks before open heart surgery.
Wow.
So it was an exciting first child when we really had no idea that there was going to be anything at all wrong. But we were tremendously blessed to be where we were and be here in the valley for our first few days and have wonderful doctors and nurses who explained to us that she might get a lot worse before she got better. So we were prepared when we got out to Akron. And the care that we received was so amazing from doctors and nurses and respiratory therapists, and even the janitor would come in and the maintenance crew, and as they cleaned her room, they would say, "How's she doing today?" And the volunteer at the desk who checked us in every morning asked every single morning about Becca, and he knew how to spell her name, and he knew how old she was and how many days she had been there, and it felt like they were all members of our family.
Oh, sure. All right. And it takes special people to do that. And this organization is full of special people.
It does.
Who love kids.
No matter what we needed, if it was a bottle of water or some chapstick or just a minute alone, people paid enough attention to know that that was how you were feeling. And they were kind enough to get to know not just Becca and how she was feeling, but Chris and I too, really, and how he was driving every night from work out in Warren out to Akron to see her and back. And it was just amazing. So we really, when we went back for open heart surgery, we were kind of not excited to go back to the hospital, but it felt like we were going back home.
You were comfortable to go back.
Right,
okay.
to people who we knew and who we trusted.
Now, she's 3 years old?
She's 3.5, yes.
Okay.
And as normal as a 3.5-year-old can be.
I would say thriving.
Yes.
Would that be an understatement?
Yes.
Full of energy, would that be? Yeah.
Full of energy, climbing and
those
jumping
great eyes.
and
Oh my goodness, she
wild
watches
and
everything.
crazy. Oh, she does.
What a
yes.
wonderful story. You want to read the phone number to get people to
Fantastic.
call?
The number is 1-888-746-9890.
Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you. Can Becca say thank you one time real quick?
Go ahead, Becca.
Say thank you for coming. Or
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming and listening.
Isn't that cute? Thanks for coming in this morning.